Welcome back, everyone. Today we'll be focusing on general revision of algebraic fractions based on WASSCE past questions. That's to say, everything we are going to be doing today will be based on WASSCE past question. So the first on our list is this. They say we should simplify y squared plus 2yz plus z squared all over y squared minus z squared. How do we do this? We focus on the two that carry square at the edges, and their coefficient is 1, 1. So our product, if you've been following the classes, you understand, is 1 times 1, which is equals to what? 1. And our sum, therefore, since they have 1, 1, our sum can be replaced by what? Yz plus what? Yz. To replace what? 2yz. So at the top, we have what? Y squared plus what? Yz plus what? Yz plus what? Z squared. All over. The bottom is difference of 2 squares. So we have y minus z bracket what? Y plus what? Z. Now, we have y squared. Remember, plus plus is equals to plus, so we are good to go. So we have y squared plus what? Yz. By grouping, this plus comes exactly how it is, and we have what? Yz plus what? Z what? Square. All over what? Y minus z and what? Y plus what? Z. Now, what's common here is what? Y. Y squared divided by y will give me what? Y. And what? Yz divided by y will give me what? Z. Plus, what's common here is z. I'll have z bracket, yz divided by z will give me what? Y. Plus, z squared divided by z is what? Z. All over y minus z and what? Y plus what? Z. Bracketing, we have this combined with this, so we have y plus z. These two brackets are same, so we pick one, y plus z, to give me what? Y minus z, in brackets, y plus what? Z. So this can cancel this, and I'll have y plus z all over what? Y minus z as my what? Answer. So we have another question. They say simplify the expression 2m squared plus m minus 15 all over m squared minus 9 and state the value of m for which the simplified expression is not well defined. Is a why question again. So we have this. We simply factorize it up and check for the difference of 2 square of this, because 9 can be written as well 3 square. So we have 2 and minus 15 as our product, which gives us what? Minus 30. The 2 and 15 can never be added or subtracted to give me my positive m. But if I do long division to get the values of the factors of 30, I'll get some values. 2 into 30 is what? 15. And 3 go 5, 5 go 1. If I do 5 times 15, I'll come back to this. So I'll say 6 times what? 5. And 6 times 5 is what? 30, which is equals to 15 times what? 2. So I'm using 6 and 5 to replace my plus m. So I'll have 2m squared plus 6m minus 5m minus 15 all over m squared. 9 can be written as what? 3 square, so I have 3 square. So from this, I'll bracket, I'll have what? 2m squared plus what? 6m. Remember, minus minus is plus, so we are good to go. I'll bring my negative sign the way it is. I'll have brackets. If I have negative sign, all the signs inside will change. So minus 5m become positive 5m and minus 15 become positive what? 15. All over my difference of 2 square, m minus 3 bracket what? M plus what? 3. So 2m squared and plus 6, what is common? 2 is common, m is also common, so 2m is common. So I have 2m bracket. 2m squared divided by 2m will give me m. And 6m divided by 2m will give me what? 3. I'll put my negative sign. 5m and 15, what's common is 5. So I have 5 brackets. 5m divided by 5 is m. And 15 divided by 5 is what? 3. All over my difference of 2 square, m minus 3 and what? M plus what? 3. So I'll have 2m minus 5 and m plus 3, since m plus 3 is common. So I have 2m minus 5 and what? M plus what? 3. All over what? M minus 3 bracket what? M plus what? 3. So m plus 3 can cancel m plus 3. And I therefore have my final simplified answer to be what? 2m minus 5 all over what? M minus what? 3. But we're also told to state the value of m for which the simplified expression is not defined. Remember, for An expression to be undefined, the denominator will be equal to what? 0. And our denominator here is this bottom value, which is n minus 3. So we simply equate this m minus 3 to be equal to what? 0. And we'll have m to be equal to 0 plus 3. And our m will be equal to what? 3. So this is my final what? Answer for which the expression is what? Not defined. Remember they said simplified expression. That's why I'm using this. If they simply ask from the beginning for what value of m is this undefined, it will be plus 3 and also minus what? 3. Because if I put minus 3 square, it will still give me positive 9, and 9 minus 9 is what? 0. But the question said for which is simplified expression, which is this, which is the simplified expression. So I'll use m minus 3 to be equal to 0, and I have my m to be what? 3. And this is the solution to this what? WASSCE what? Past question. We have reduced 3 over x minus x over 2 plus 5 as a single word fraction, also a WASSCE question. So this can be written as what? 3 over x minus x over 2 plus what? 5 over 1. And xm of x, 2, and 1 will give me what? 2x. So I have my 2x at the bottom. X into 2s will give me 2. So I have 2 bracket what? 3 minus 2. 2s divided by 2 will give me what? X bracket what? X. Plus 1, 2s divided by 1 will give me what? 2s bracket what? 5. 2 times 3 will give me 6, minus s times s is what? S squared, plus 2s times 5 will give me what? 10x, all over what? 2x. I don't need to rearrange this because it's better the first value start with a positive sign. This can equally be written as, if you want to, x, 10x minus s squared plus what? 6 all over what? 2x. But do not bring negative s squared to be the first term that start this what? Expression. We have simplified 3s plus 2 all over 3 minus x minus 1 over 4 minus 5 all over what? 12. We have to simplify it, and it's a WASSCE question also. So what we simply do is to get our SM of 4, 3, 4, 12, which is actually 12. How? 3, 4, 12. 2 go is 3, 2, 6. 2 go 3, 1, 3. 3 go 1, 1, 1. 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 3, 12. So XCM is equals to what? 12. Now you use, if this is 12, 4 into 12 is what? 12 divided by 3 is what? 4. So I have 4 brackets, 3s plus what? 2. Minus, since I have a negative sign, I'll use a square bracket. Take note. Always do that when there's a negative sign in front of a what? Bracket. 12 divided by 4 is 3. So I have 3 bracket, s minus 1. Close bracket, minus 12 into 12, 1 bracket, what? 5. 4 times 3 is what? 12, plus 12x, plus 4 times 2 is what? 8, minus 3 times 8, 3x, minus 3 times 1, what? 3, minus 5, 1 times 5, 5, all over what? 12. Now this will give me 12x plus what? 8, minus plus is minus 3x, minus minus is what? Plus 3. Minus what? 5. All over what? 12. And I'll have what? 12s minus what? 3x. Rearranging. Take note. Plus 8 plus 3 minus 5. All over what? 12. And 12 minus 3 is what? 9. So I have 9x plus 8 minus 5 will give me what? 3. 3 plus 3 is what? 6. All over what? 12. So what's coming between 9 and 6 is what? 3. So I have 3. 9x divided by 3 will give me what? 3. So I have 3x plus 6 divided by 3 is what? 2. All over what? 12. So 3 years 1, 3 years 4. So I have 3s plus what? 2. All over what? 4 as my final what? Answer. So we have simplify 2 over x minus 5 over y in brackets divided by 4 all over what? Xy. How are we to do that? Remember the principle of BODMAS. It says bracket first. So we have to treat this bracket to be just a single what? fraction before we open it to work the division with this word 4 all over what? Xy. Now, LCM of xy is what? Xy. Xy divided by s will give me y. So I have y bracket 2 minus xy divided by y will give me what? X. So I have x bracket what? 5 divided by 4 all over what? Xy. Y times 2 will give me what? 2y minus s times 5 will give me what? 5 what? X all over what? Xy. I can therefore use my division now. Divided by what? 4 all over what? Xy. If I change this division to multiplication, I'll have 2x minus 5x, 2y minus 5x all over xy times this will interchange xy all over what? 4. This can cancel this, and I'll have my final answer as 2y minus 5x all over what? 4. So we have another question on the board, which is 2 all over 2s minus 3 plus 3 all over 2s plus 3 equal to all over 4s squared minus 9. And it's a y question. And they said we should solve. Remember, to solve is to get the numerical value of the what? Variable. And our variable here is what? X. How do we do that? We don't just jump into solving. We will focus on the right hand denominator. We see that we have 4s squared minus 9. And 4 is the same thing as what? 2 squared, and 9 is the same thing as 3, which gives us the denominator of the right hand side to be a difference of 2 squared. So let's go. This gives 2 all over what? 2s minus 3 plus 3 all over what? 2s plus 3 equal to all over 2 square x squared minus 3 what? Square. This will give me 2 all over what? 2x in brackets 4, 2s in bracket 2 minus 3 square. Check. 2x squared gives you 2x times what? 2x, giving me what? 4x squared as it was earlier. And 3 squared is what? 9. So this remains 3 all over what? 2s plus 3 plus 2 all over what? 2x minus what? 3. So this becomes what? 2 all over what? 2x minus 3 in brackets 2x plus what? 3. And this remains the same. 2x plus 3 plus 2 all over what? 2s minus 3. So our XM of 2s minus 3, 2s plus 3, 2s minus 3, and 2s plus 3. You don't need to repeat any. We give you 2s minus 3 and what? 2s plus what? 3. XCM. Now we have to use our XCM. We have to use our XCM to multiply each of the fractions. Remember, there we have 3 what? Fractions. So we have 2x minus 3, 2x plus 3, multiplying 2 all over what? 2x minus 3. I'll put my plus sign and I'll write my XCM again. 2s minus 3 in brackets 2s plus 3, multiplying 3 all over 2s plus 3. 3 all over 2s plus what? 3. Put my equality sign. I have my 2s minus 3. I have my 2s plus 3. Multiplying 2 all over what? 2s minus 3 and what? 2s plus what? 3. So we see that 2s minus 3 cancel 2s minus 3. 2s plus 3 cancel 2s plus 3. 2s plus 3 cancel 2s plus 3. 2s minus 3 cancel 2s minus 3. So I have 2 brackets 2s plus 3. Put my plus sign 3 bracket what? 2s minus 3 equal to what? 2. Now 2 times 2 is what? 4. Attach my s. 2 times 3 is what? 6 plus 3 times 2s is what? 6x plus minus is minus 3 times 3 9 equal to what? 2. And I'll have 4x plus what? 6x minus 9 plus 6 equal to what? 2. 6 plus 4s plus 2, 6s will give me what? 10x equals to 2. Positive 9 when negative 9 cross, and negative 6. So I have 10x to be equals to 2 plus 9 will give me what? 11. 11 minus 6 will give me what? 11 minus 6 will give me 5. So I'll divide through by what? 10. And I'll have my value of x to be equals to what? 1 over what? 2. And this is my answer. We have a question on the board which is also a YA question. They said if A equals 3x plus 2 all over x plus 3, question A says, for what value of x is A undefined? And question B says, for what range of value of x is A less than 2? Now, how do we do this? Our question A, for what value of A is x undefined? We simply equate the denominator towards 0. And I'll have for A, I'll have x plus 3 equal to 0 and s equal towards 0 minus 3 and s equal to minus 3. Hence, A is undefined when s is equal to minus 3. Check, if you have minus 3 plus 3, we have what? 0. And 3s plus 2 divided by 0 is what? Undefined. Our B part says, for what range of values of x is A less than 2? A less than 2, and we know that A is equals to this. So, A less than 2, we simply put the value of A here. It simply means that 3s plus 2 all over x plus 3 will be less than what? 2. And for inequality, it's better we take our XCM to multiply each of the words, expression or term. Why? If I choose to cross multiply, I can have 2 bracket s plus 3 less than 3x plus 2. Somebody else can also have 3s plus 2 less than 2 brackets s plus what? 3. So the best thing is for us to what? Multiply with the XCM, and our XCM is s plus 3. So I'll have s plus 3 in brackets 3s plus what? 2 all over s plus 3. The sign remain the same. X plus 3 bracket what? 2. Now this can cancel this, so we see that 3s plus 2 is less than this, which is 2 times s, 2x plus 2 times 3, 6. Now, if it was equality sign, I can move my s to any side. But since it's inequality sign, I must move my 2s to the other side, giving me what? 3s minus what? 2s less than 6. This corresponds minus what? 2. And 3s minus 2s will give me what? X to be less than 6 minus 2 will give me what? 4. So for it to be an inequality, I must compare my answer with this. Because we've gotten one value, so we need a range. For us to use the range, we must also use this word value. So for this value, for this expression A equal 3s plus 2 all over s plus 3 to be defined, s is either s is greater than minus 3 or x is what? Less than minus 3. So write it. For the expression to be defined, x will be greater than minus 3 or x will be what? Less than minus 3. Now, if we say x is less than minus 3, we can't combine x minus 4 and x less than minus or 3. But if we use x, this is impossible. But if we use x is less than 4, which is this we've already gotten, and x is greater than minus 3, since this is a smaller value, because this 4 is greater than what? Minus 3, we can therefore write this to give us what? Minus 3 to be less than what? X. And you see that the two inequality signs are now pointing in the same direction. So we can take this as equation 1, this as 2, and this as 3. So combining equation 1 and 3, we simply have this must come first. Minus 3 less than x less than what? 4. So this is a combined inequality that satisfies this range of value. So therefore, this is our what? Answer. We have a question again on the board. Part A says simplify x plus 1 in brackets, s minus 2 in brackets, minus s minus 1 in brackets, s plus 4 in brackets, all over 2x minus what? 1. So let's tackle question 1 first. We have x plus 1 x minus 2 minus, in brackets, x minus 1 bracket s plus 4. This division sign here is same thing as all over what? 2x minus 1. Now we have to expand. S times s will give me what? S squared. S times minus 2 will give me minus 2 what? X. Plus 1 times x will give me what? Plus x. Plus times minus is minus. 1 times 2 is what? 2. Minus. Put this in bracket, please. S times s, s squared. S times 4, 4x. Minus 1 times s, minus x. Minus 1 times plus 4 will give me minus what? 4. All over what? 2x minus what? 1. Now, this will give me what? S squared minus 2 plus 1 will give me minus 1, which is minus x minus 2 minus, in brackets, this will give me s squared. 4 minus 1 will give me what? 3. So I have plus 3 what? X minus 4. Close brackets. All over what? 2x minus what? 1. So I have x squared minus x minus 2 minus times invisible plus is minus s squared minus plus minus 3x minus minus plus what? 4. All over what? 2s minus 1. Now this can cancel this and we have minus x minus 3x minus 2 plus 4 all over what? 2x minus 1. And this will give me what? Minus x minus 3x will give me minus 4x minus 2 plus 4 will give me positive what? 2 all over what? 2s minus 1. And if I rearrange, I can simply have 2 minus 4x all over what? 2x minus 1. And you can see that 2 is common at the numerator. If I pick 2 out, 2 divided 2 is what? 1. And 4x divided 2 will give me minus what? Minus 2 what? X. Check. 2 times 1, 2. 2 times 2 is 4x. All over what? 2x minus 1. Now, you can see that y here is positive 1, here is negative 1, and y here is negative 2s, here is positive 2s. So I can rearrange to have 2 brackets negative 2x plus 1. Rearrange, I didn't change anything, minus 2s plus 1 all over what? 2x minus what? 1. And if I come to the top, I can use negative to multiply up and down. I'll have negative 2 bracket negative 2s plus 1 all over negative, in brackets, 2s minus what? 1. If I use this to multiply this, I will have what? Positive 2 bracket, this to multiply this, positive 2x, and this will give me negative 1 all over what? Negative bracket 2s minus what? 1. And this can cancel this. I'll have what? 2 all over minus 1, which is equals to what? Negative 2. So this is my answer for what? Part 1. Let's go to part 2, which is BI here. So for our BI, we have, if k is a constant not equal to 0, find the values of x for which the expression k over x plus b all over x minus 3 plus c all over x bracket s plus 3 is not what? Defined. For an expression to be undefined, we simply equate each of the denominator of the fraction to 0. So we simply have x equal to 0, we have s minus 3 equal to 0, or let me do it this way. We have x equal to 0, or s minus 3 equal to 0, or s bracket s minus 3 equal to what? 0. S is already equal to 0, or this will give me s equal to what? 0 plus 3, which give me s equal to what? 3. Or x here, this product, 0 product rule, s will be equal to 0, or s minus 3 will be equal to 0, which give me s equal to what? 0 plus 3, giving me s equals to what? 3. So we have 0, 3, also 0, 3. So we can't repeat. So the value, they said find the values of s for which the expression is undefined. So x, we simply say x is undefined when x is equals to what? 0 or x is equals to what? 3. You don't repeat it, take notes. So that gives the solution to what? bi. So we have bii as well. They said if x is not equal to any of the values obtained in bi, that's to say s is not equal to 0 and s is not equal to 3. They said find the value of k such that k over x plus 2 over s minus 3 minus 6 all over s bracket s plus 3 is equal to what? 0. So these are bi. So this become our bii. How do we do that? We simply have the expression k over x plus what? 2 all over what? S minus 3 minus 6 all over s bracket s minus 3 equal to what? 0. Now I'll try to get my xm. My xm is simply what? X and what? S minus 3. This is s minus 3, this is s minus 3. So xn is equal to x in bracket s minus 3. I'll use that to multiply. But to save our space, let's just put our xm at the bottom. S bracket s minus 3. If this divide this, I'll have this. So I have k bracket s minus 3. Plus, if this divide this, I'll have this. So I have 2 bracket x minus. This will divide this, I'll have 1. So 1 times what? 6 equal to, I'll have my 0 first. K times s will give me what? Kx. Minus k times 3 will give me what? 3k. Plus what? 2x minus 6 all over what? I can simply cross multiply also to save space. So I have 0 times this expression will give me what? 0. So I'll have kx minus, since I'm looking for k, minus 3k will be equals to positive 6 crossing to the other side minus what? 2x. Remember, I leave ks and 3k because k is what? Common, and I'm looking for what? K. So therefore, I'll have therefore have what's common here is what? What's common there is what? K. So I'll have k bracket kx divided by k will give me what? X minus 3k divided by k will give me what? 3. Share k times s, ks, and k times 3, 3k will be equal to 6 minus what? 2k. Now, I'll divide through by what? K. If I divide through by k, I'll have k to be equals to 6 minus 2k all over what? X minus what? 3. But remember, something is common. So I have k. This x rather. Thank you. X. So what's common here is what? 2. If I put 2, 6 divided by 2 is 3, and 2x divided by 2 will give me what? X all over what? X minus what? 3. And k will be equals to, if you observe this, y here is positive 3, this is negative, and this negative s is positive s. So I have minus 2 bracket 3 minus what? X all over minus bracket s minus what? 3. I've changed nothing, remember. But minus will still give back this expression, which is what? Positive. So k will be equals to, I want this now to be equal to this. I'll have 2 in brackets, or let me use the button. I have minus 2 in brackets 3 minus x all over what? This multiplying this will give me what? Negative s, and this divide this, and this multiply this, so I have what? Positive what? 3. This can be arranged to give you what? Minus 2 in bracket 3 minus x all over what? 3 minus what? X. So this can what? Cancel this, and I'll have my value of k to be equals to what? Minus 2. So this is solution to this what? Question. We have another question here. Who is the y question? 1990 5. We have 18s squared minus 8 all over 6s squared minus 11x minus 10. We are asked to simplify it. If you observe the denominator, we see that we have a quadratic what? Expression, and it can be factorized. We equally have the top, which if we resolve, we'll have a difference of 2 square. So let's see. 18 and 8, 2 is common. So if I bring my 2 out, I'll have 2 divided by 18 will give me what? 9. Attach my x square minus what? 4. All over. For the denominator, we see that our product of root will be 6 times minus 10, which is minus 60. And 6 and 10 cannot add or subtract to give you minus 11. So we'll focus on getting the, what is it called? The factors of 60, which is 2 into 60 will give me what? 30. 2 here 15, 3 here 5, and 5 here 1. If I try to combine, 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 3 is 12, and 12 times 5 is also what? 60. But I can't use 12 and 5 to get what? 11. I can use 12 and 5. 12 and 5 to maybe get 7, and 12 and 5 to get what? 19. But I can't use that. So let's see 4 and 15. 4 times 15 will give me what? 60. So our product is what? We can use 4 times what? 15 as our product. And we can see that 4 minus 15 will give me minus 11. So I can simply have 6x squared plus 4x minus 15x minus what? 10. Check, minus is what? Plus. So you can proceed. The top again is what? 2. 9 can be written as what? 3 square. So we have s square minus what? 2 square. All over. The bottom will give me what? 6s square plus what? 4x in brackets. If I bring here the same way, if I put bracket, all the sign will change. Negative 15s will become positive 15x. And negative 10 will become positive what? 10. And I'll have I will have 2 in brackets. 3 square s square, same thing as 3x in close bracket square. Minus what? 2 was square. Use a square bracket. All over. What's common is what? 2x. 6 divided by 2 will give me what? 3. And x divided s will give me x. Plus 4 divided by 2 will give me 2. S divided by s 1. So I have minus 15x and 10. 5 is common. 15x divided by 5 will give me what? 3x. And 10 divided by 5 will give me what? 2. So the inner bracket are same. So our solving so far is correct. So I have 2 in bracket, difference of 2 square. 3s minus 2 and what? 3x plus what? 2. Close bracket. All over. These two, you pick them. You have 2x minus 5 in bracket. 3s minus what? 2. You can see that this can simply what? Cancel this. And what do we have left? We have 2 in brackets, 3s minus 2 all over 2 in 3, rather 2x minus 5. So this is our answer to this word question. We have solved the equation s plus 1 over 2 equal s minus 3 plus 5 over x. This is WASSCE 1995. The same algebraic words fraction. Now, the first thing we must understand is that we have 2 denominators, which is 2 and what? X. So xcm of 2 and x is equals to what? 2x. We'll multiply the 4 terms, which is s plus 1 over 2 first term, second term x, minus 3 third term, and 5 over x fourth term by this or 2x. So we have 2x in brackets, x plus 1 all over what? 2 equal to 2x bracket what? X minus 3 bracket what? X plus what? 2x bracket 5 all over what? X. This is supposed to be 2x, rather 2s, or let me use it as 2s bracket what? 3 for clarity. So we've multiplied each of the term by what? 2x as seen here. So you see that 2 can cancel what? 2, and we'll have x bracket s plus what? 1 equals to 2x times x will give me 2x squared minus 2s times 3 will give me what? 6s plus this can cancel this. 2 times 5 will give me what? 10. Now s times s will give me what? X squared S times 1 will give me what? X equal to 2s squared minus 6s plus what? 10. Now I'll rearrange. Since this s squared, 2s squared is bigger than this s squared, it's better I push everything to the what? Right. So let me have 0 equals to what? 2s squared minus s squared minus 6x. Bring this to the other side, minus x plus what? 10. How many 10s do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 0 equals to 2s squared minus s squared will give me x squared. Minus 6s minus s will give me minus 7x plus what? 10. So this is same as saying s squared minus 7x minus plus 10 equal to what? 0. Now, I'll try to factorize that question. We have 10 and 1 here, which is 10 times 1 as product, which is what? 10. And 10 and 1 cannot give us negative 7. But we know that 10, I can also use 2 times 5 to have 10, and minus 2 minus 5 will give me minus what? 7. So have s squared minus 2x minus 5s plus 10 equal to 0. Check, plus minus is what? Minus. So I have s squared minus 2x in bracket, bring this sign exactly the way it is. I'll have 5s minus what? 10. Why? When negative sign is in front of a bracket, all the sign changes. You see negative 5s become positive, and positive 10 become negative 10 equal to what? 0. What's common here is what? X. I'll have x. S squared divided by s is s. 2s divided by s is what? 2. What's common between 5s and 10 is what? 5. 5s divided by 5 is what? X. And 10 divided by 5 is what? 2. Equal to what? 0. So I have s minus 5 and what? X plus s minus what? 2 equal to 0. Using the 0 product rule, I have s minus 5 equal to 0, or s equals 0, s minus 2 equal to what? 0. And I have s equal to 0 plus 5, or which equal s equals to what? 5, or x equals 0 plus 2 and s equal to what? 2. Therefore, x equal to 5 or x equal to what? 2 satisfy the what? Equation. Thank you. We have simplified s all over s minus 2 all over s minus 3. And they said for x not equal to 2 and s not equal to what? 3. This is why 2 and 5, and this is an objective question. So these are the what? Options. Now remember, if x was equal to 2, this will be undefined. And if this is undefined, automatically undefined subtracting another expression will give you an undefined what? Expression. S is not equal to 3. If this is 3, 3 minus 3 will give you 0, and 2 all over what? 0 will give you what? Undefined, which makes the entire expression undefined. So how are we to solve this? Remember, since this subtraction, we must take our XCM. And XCM will be what? S minus 2 and s plus 2. So let's write our s minus 2 bracket what? S minus what? 3 all over. If s minus 2 cancels this denominator, I'll have what? S minus 3 left. So I'll have x bracket s minus what? 3. Put my negative sign, use a square bracket. If this cancels this, I'll have this left, so which is 2 bracket s minus what? 2. And s times s is what? S squared minus what? 3s minus 2 times s, 2s, 2 times minus 2, minus 4 all over what? S minus 2 bracket what? S minus what? 3. So that will give me s squared minus 3s minus invisible plus will give me minus 2x, minus minus will give me plus 4 all over what? S minus 2 bracket s minus what? 3. This will give me s squared minus 3x minus 2s will give me minus 5x plus 4 all over what? S minus 2 bracket s minus what? 3. Now 4 times 1 will give me 4, so I can use minus 4 minus 1 to get what? Minus 5. So I have s squared minus x minus what? 4x plus what? 5 all over s minus 2 bracket s minus what? 3. Plus minus is minus, so we have s squared minus x in brackets. Bring this, change all the signs. Negative 4s become 4x, and plus 5 become negative what? 5 and 4 rather. all over x minus 2 bracket what s minus what 3. S is common at the numerator. S squared divided by s is what? S minus s divided s1. What's common here is 4. 4s divided by 4 is what? X. And 4 divided for 1. All over what? S minus 2 bracket s minus what? 3. So we pick this and this since the bracket is same. So I have s minus 4 bracket what? S minus 1. All over what? X. All over x minus 2 bracket what? S minus what? 3. Now, can anything cancel out? Absolutely no. So we cross check. This is s minus 1, s minus 1, s minus 4, s minus 4, s minus 3, s minus 3, and x plus 2, s plus 2. It can be rearranged because, what is it called? These are brackets and multiplication is what? Cumulative. So I can take it as what I have in option D, which is s minus 1 bracket s minus 4 all over what? S minus 3 bracket what? X minus what? 2. This is equal to this. So our option is what? Option what? D. So we have another example here. They said for what value of x is 2s plus 3s plus 2 all over 2s plus 1 undefined. This is WASSCE 2025. That was last year WASSCE. For fraction to be undefined, remember the denominator must be equal to what? 0. So we simply have 2s equals to 0 minus 1, and we have 2s to be equals to minus 1, and s to be equals to minus 1 over 2 when you divide through by what? 2. So this is our answer, which corresponds to what? B. Bonus for those who have been following our classes. We have x over 3 minus 4 equal to x over 5. We have to solve the equation. Remember, to solve an equation simply means to make the unknown variable the subject of the what? Formula. And this is why 2012. How do we do this? Our XM of 3 and 5, which are the only denominator of 4, the denominator of 4 is 1. So the XM of 3 and 5, which is the denominator, is what? 15. If our XM is 15, we use 15 to multiply each of the words. 10. So we have 15 brackets x over 3 minus 15 bracket what? 4 equal to 15 bracket what? X over what? 5. This we cancel, have 5. This we cancel, have what? 3. 5 times s is 5x minus 15 times 4, 30, 60 equals to 3 times s, 3x. Move this to the other side, I'll have 5x minus what? 3s equals to positive what? 60. 5 minus 3 is what? 2. So I have what? 2x equals to what? 60. If I divide through by 2, my x will be equals to what? 30, which corresponds to what? Option what? B. We have simplified 1 over a minus b plus 2 over a. It's WASSCE 2012 question, and these are the options A to D. Since we have addition here, we must take our XM, and XM of a minus b and a can simply give you a bracket a minus what? B. Now, if this cancels the LCM, I have a left. A times 1 will give me what? A. I'll put my plus sign. If a cancels a, I'll have a minus b left. So I have 2 multiplying what? A minus what? B. So this will give me a plus 2 times a, 2a, plus times minus minus 2 times b minus what? 2 what? B. All over what? A bracket what? A minus what? B. Now, a plus 2a will give me what? 3a minus what? 2b. All over a bracket a minus what? B. Nothing can cancel out, so we check for our answer. We have 3a minus 2b all over a minus what? B. So our option is what? A. We have if x minus 1 all over s plus 3 minus s plus 2 all over 3s plus 2 equal q all over s plus 3 bracket 3x plus 2. We have to find what? X. Find what? Q rather. But if you watch, the value of q given are all in what? Quadratic what? Expression in the what? Options. So let's see what we can do. But we can see that this and this are what we have here. So the XCM remain s plus 3 in bracket and also 3s plus 2 in brackets. So if we multiply with that, we are simply going to have, let's do it to show working, x minus 1, where is it? X plus 3, 3x plus 2, which are the XCM, multiplying x minus 1 all over s minus 1 over what? S plus 3 minus, put a square bracket, and we have here as s plus 3 and what? 3s plus 2 multiplying x plus 2 all over 3x plus what? 2 equals to, if I put this at the top to multiplying with q all over x plus 3 and 3s plus 2, I'll simply have what? Q, because it will cancel out. So this can cancel this, and this can also cancel this. So we have 3x plus 2 in bracket x minus 1 minus, we have x plus 3 in bracket s plus what? 2 equal to what? Q. 3s times s will give me 3s squared. Plus times minus is minus. 3s times 1 is what? 3s. Plus times plus is plus. 2 times x, 2x. Plus times minus is minus. 2 times 1 is what? 2. Minus. S times s is what? S squared. S times 2 is what? 2x. 3 times s is what? 3s. Plus times plus plus. And 3 times 2 is what? 6. Equals to what? Q. So we have 3s squared minus 3s plus 2s will give me minus what? X minus 2 minus, I have s squared. 3 plus 2 is what? 5. So I have 5s plus what? 6 equals to what? Q. I therefore have 3s squared minus x minus 2. Use your negative sign to open the bracket. All the signs inside will change. So positive s squared become negative s squared. And positive 5 become negative 5x. And positive 6 become negative 6 equals to what? Q. So 3s squared minus s squared will give me what? Will give me what? 2s squared. Minus x minus 5s will give me minus what? 6x. Minus 2 minus 6 will give me what? Minus what? 8 equal to what? Z equal to what? Q. And this is our answer. If we check, option A is what? Correct. So we have another question on the board, and that's why 2002. It says simplify s squared minus 3s plus 2 all over s squared minus 4. First, you see the denominator is what? Difference of 2 squared. We've been doing that, so you ought to know that. Now, this can be factorized. 2 times invisible 1 is what? 2. And I can use 2 and 1 to get what? 3. Y minus x minus 2s will give me minus 3x. So we have x squared minus x minus 2x plus what? 2. Plus minus is what? Minus. So we are good to go. This simply gives me s squared minus s in brackets. Bring the middle sign the way it is. And since minus is at the front of the bracket, minus 2s become what? Positive 2s. And plus 2 become negative what? 2. All over what? S minus 2 in brackets. S plus what? 2. S is common. I'll have what? X bracket what? X minus 1. S times s, s squared, s times 1, x. Minus, what's common? Yes, 2. 2s divided by 2 is what? X. And 2 divided 2 is what? 1. All over what? S minus 2 bracket what? S plus what? 2. And this will give me what? Since these two brackets are same, I'll simply pick s minus 2. This and this. And I'll pick what? S minus 1. All over x minus 2 bracket what? S plus what? 2. So s minus 2 can cancel n minus 2, and my final answer is s minus 1 all over what? S plus what? 2, which is x minus 1, s plus 2. So my option is what? D. We have simplified 1 minus 12 minus 3s squared all over 2s squared minus 8. How do we do this? This is also a Y question. Y 2002. So you can verify if you choose to. How do we do this? First, board mass says bracket before what? Of before division. So division comes before what? Subtraction. So we have to resolve this to give just a single what? Value for it to be easy for us. So we have 1 minus, what's common here is what? 3. If I bring 3 out, this will give me what? 12 divided by 3 is what? 4. Minus 3s squared divided by 3 will give me what? S squared. All over. What's common here is 2. Or have in brackets 2s squared divided by 2 will give me what? S squared. And 8 divided by 2 will give me what? 4. So you see that this is positive for this negative what? 4. This is negative a square, this is positive a square. So if I put two negative signs, I can interchange, I can rearrange. So this same as having 1 minus 3 in brackets negative a square plus 4. I only rearrange the brackets, remember, all over what? All over what? 2 brackets a square minus what? 4. So I have this as 1 minus, if I want these two brackets to be the same, I will introduce two negative signs for this side of the word division. So I have negative, negative. This will give me 3 bracket minus a square plus what? 4. All over what? 2 bracket a square minus 4. I only introduce negative, two negative signs. Of negative, negative will bring it back to what? This same what? Expression. And this will give me 1 minus as it is. Use this negative to multiply here. I'll have what? Negative 3 brackets negative x squared plus 4 all over 2 in brackets negative s squared plus what? 4. Why? Negative times positive is negative. Negative, negative is what? Positive. So you see that this expression, let me write it well, please. This will give me 2 bracket negative s squared and positive what? 4. So this can easily what? Cancel this. And I'll have 1 minus minus 3 over 2. Minus minus is plus, giving me 1 plus what? 3 over what? 2. Since I have this, I simply have XCM of 1 and 2 to give me what? 2. 1 into 2, 2. 2 times 1, 2. Plus 2 into 2, 1. 1 times 3, 3. Giving me what? 5 over what? 2. As my final answer, which is what? C. Just start. We have forward values of y is y plus 2 all over 8y squared minus 10y plus 3 not defined. And we have our options here. Is equally a y question. Take note. Now, how do we do this? Remember, not defined is the same in English as undefined. For a fraction to be undefined, we simply equate the denominator to 0 and find the values of the word variable. So we have 8y squared minus 10y plus what? 3 to be equal to 0. You can factorize, you can use completing the square, you can use quadratic formula. But since I'm doing this topic, which is algebraic fraction, I'm focusing on what? Factorization. 3 times 8 will give me what? 24. But there's no way I can use 3 and 8 to have negative 10. So therefore, I'll look for the words factors of what? 24. 2 into 24 is 12. 2 into 12 is 6. 2 into 6 is 3. And 3 into 3 is 1. If I use 4, 2 times 2 is 4. And 2 times 3 is what? 6. So I can use 4 and 6 because 6 times 4 is also equal to 24. So I can have 8y squared minus 4y minus 6y plus 3 to be equal to what? 0. And this will give me what? 8y, check, minus plus is minus. I have 8y squared minus what? 4y in brackets minus, since minus is at the front, which is this minus, every sign here will change. So minus 6y becomes 6y and plus 3 becomes negative what? 3 equal to what? 0. And what's common here is what? What's common is 4y. So I have 4y brackets 8 divided by 4 is 2. Y squared divided by y is y. Minus 4y divided by 4y 1. Minus what's common here is 3. 6y divided by 3 will give me 2y. And 3 divided by 3 is what? 1 equal to what? 0. So I have, since these two brackets are same, I'll have my 4y minus 3 in brackets. Pick one of these. I'll have 2y minus 1 equal to 0. Using the 0 product rule, I'll have 4y minus 3 equal to 0. 4y minus 3 equal to 0. Or 2y minus 1 equal to 0. If I move 3 to the other side, I'll have 4y to be equal to 0 plus 3, which is 3. And if I move minus 1 to the other side, I'll have 2y equals 0 plus 1, which is what? 1. If I divide through by 4 to make y squared to a formula, I'll have y equal to 3 over 4. And if I through by 2, I'll have what? Y to be equals to 1 over what? 2. So I have 3 over 4 and 1 over 2 as my answer. 3 over 4, 1 over 2. So my option is what? D. We have solved the equation 1 over 5s plus 1 over s equal 3. This is WASSCE 2017, and these are the options. How do we solve this? We have 1 all over what? 5x plus 1 over x equal to what? 3. This can be over 1. And XM of 5s and s, please, is not the product of 5s and s, which gives you 5s squared. The SCM is simply 5x. Because if I have 5x and x, 5 here will give me x, and x here will give me 1, 1. So 5 times s is 5s. Don't make mistake to say 5s squared. So XCM is equals to what? 5x. If we multiply each of the term by the XCM, we have 5x bracket 1 over 5x plus 5x bracket 1 over x equals to what? 5s bracket what? 3. It can be over 1 if you choose. So 5s we cancel 5s, I'll have 1. Plus s we cancel 5 times 1 will give me what? 5 equals to 5s times 3 will give me what? 15x. And if I add up, I'll have what? I'll have 6 equals to what? 15s. And if I divide through by 15 to make s squared to formula, I'll have x to be equals to 3 here is what? 2. And 3 here is what? 5. So I have 2 over 5 as my what? Option. So option B is correct. So we have simplified the expression a raised to power 2, b raised to power 4 minus b raised to power 2, a raised to power 4 all over ab bracket a plus b. Now, if we observe, I have a here, I also have a here, but this is a raised to power 2, this is a raised to power what? 4. So I'll pick the smaller, which is a raised to power what? 2. I equally have b raised to power 4 and b raised to power 2. Here, I'll pick the smaller again, b raised to power 2. Now, if I have a square b raised to power 4 all over, I have this, which is the highest common word factor, a square b square. This, we cancel what? This. And this, if this cancels this, I have b square left. I'll do the same for this. I have b square a4 all over what is common, a square b square, a square b square. This we cancel this. This a raised to power 4, a raised to power 2. I will have what? A raised to power 2 here. Remember from indices, if this have cancelled this, I have a raised to power 4. Division is what? Subtraction. I have my what? 2, which gives me a raised to power what? 2. Now I've done that, and I'll come to the bottom. I have what? AB bracket a plus what? B. So you see that this can cancel this and this can cancel this. So I'll have what? AB in brackets b square minus what? A square all over what? A plus what? B. If we check, is there an option there? No yet. So we can simplify further. To simplify further, I'll have AB in bracket b minus a, b square minus a square is different of these two squares. So I have b minus a in bracket b plus what? A close bracket all over what? A plus what? B. So a plus b is same thing as b plus a, because addition is what? Cumulative. So this can cancel this, and my final answer is AB bracket b minus what? A. Where is it? AB minus b minus a is not there, so I expand further. AB times b will give me what? AB square, and AB minus b will give me what? A square what? B. So let's check. So we have AB square minus a minus b, so my option is D. We have simplify m over n plus open bracket n minus 1 close bracket all over 5n minus open bracket n minus 2 close bracket all over 10n, where n is not equal to 0. WASSCE 2011 and these are the what? Options. How are we to solve this? First, we must take our XCM and we should be absolutely careful to get it right. So these are n, these 5n, these were 10n. I'm doing it for simplicity. 2 can go, this n, 5n, this what? 5n. Because 2 into 10 is 5. So 5 can go, since 5 is a prime number, nothing else can divide it. We have n, and n go 1, 1, 1. So our XCM is 5 times 2 times n, which is what? 10n. So XCM, let me write it at the top. XCM is equals to what? 10n. So we have to put our XCM at the bottom since it's not an equation. So we have our 10n here. If n is divided by 10n, I'll have what? 10. And 10 times m will give me what? 10m. Put my plus sign. If 10n is divided by 5n, I'll have what? 2. So I have 2 brackets m minus 1. Minus, use a square bracket. Remember, please remember. So 10n divided by 10 will give me 1, and 1 times n minus 2 will give me what? N minus what? 2. So I'll have 10m plus 2 times m, 2m, plus minus 2 times 1, 2, minus times plus minus n, minus plus what? 2, all over what? 10n. Now, 10m plus 2m will give me 12m. 12m minus m will give me what? 11m. And you see minus 2 plus 2 cancel out, all over what? 10n. And this is my answer, which corresponds with what? B, 11m over 10n. Again, we are asked to simplify 1 over x plus 1 over y all over x plus y. These are the options, and it's y, 12, and 8, as you can see on the board. So how do we do this? We must resolve the numerator, which is 1 over x plus 1 over y, because this is the main division sign that will differentiate the top from the what? Bottom. Now, XCM of x and y will give me what? XY. XY divided by x will give me y. Y times 1 is y, plus xy divided by y will give me x. X times 1 will give me what? X. Put my longer division, x plus y. And this is y plus x all over xy. This division is same as this. So I have x plus 1. This can be over 1. If I change this to times, I'll have y plus x all over xy times. These two interchange to give me what? 1 all over x plus what? Y. Y plus s and s plus y, they are the same. Or you simply rearrange if you choose to. This is s plus y all over xy times 1 all over what? X plus what? Y. This can cancel this, and my final answer become 1 over what? Xy, which corresponds to what? Option B. We have given that s equal to and y is equals to minus 1 over 4. Evaluate s square y minus 2xy all over 5. This is y, 12, and 8. And these are the what? Options. Now, to substitute, remember, is simply to replace the value of what? The variable with the what? Values given, which can be what? Numerical value, just like we have here, or even what? Another what? Variable, like we've learned in our previous what? Classes. Now, having this, I have s square y minus 2xy all over 5. And we're told that s is equals to 2 and y is equals to minus 1 over 4. So wherever I see x, I'll put my 2. And wherever I see my y, I'll put minus 1 over what? 4. So x is 2. So I have 2 squared times the value of y minus 1 over 4 minus 2 times the value of s, 2, times y again minus 1 all over what? 4 all over what? 5. This will give me what? 2 squared is what? 4 times minus 1 over 4 minus 2 times 2. Let me just put the 4 times minus 1 over 4 all over what? 5. This will therefore give me, this will cancel, I'll have what? Minus 1. And this will cancel, I'll have minus 1 all over what? 5. And this will give me minus 1 Minus minus is what? Plus 1 all over what? 5. Minus 1 plus 1 will give me 0 over 5. And 0 divided by 5 will give me 0. So my answer is what? A. We have simplified 2s squared minus 5s minus 12 all over 4s squared minus what? 9. This is also WASSCE. WASSCE what? 2000 and what? WASSCE 2008. So how are we to do this? The up is a quadratic equation. The bottom is also a quadratic equation, but the bottom can be written as difference of 2 squared. So let's factorize the top. 2 times 12 will give me what? 24. But I can't use 2 and 12 to get 5. So let me see how I can get 2 other products. 2 here will give me 12, 2 here will give me 6, 2 here will give me 3, and 3 here will give me 1. If I use these 2, I'll have 6 and 4. And 6 times 4 is also what? 24. I still can use 6 and 4 to get 5. But I can combine this first 3 as 8 and what? 3. And 3 times 8 is equal to 24. And 3 minus 8 will give me minus 5. So I can use 3 and 8. So I have 2s squared plus 3x minus 8x minus 12 all over. This can be written as 2 squared x squared minus 3 what? Square. Remember, 3 minus 8 will give me minus 5. And I can still rearrange, because if you watch, number is common between 8 and 2. And number is common between 8 and what? 12. So it's better I rearrange to have negative 8x plus what? 3x. Check. Plus minus is what? Minus. So we can have 2s squared minus 8s in brackets. Bring your 1 the way it is. Since 1 is outside the bracket, all the signs remain what? The same. Minus what? 12. All over what? 2. This can be written 2 square s squared, same thing as 2s close bracket square from your indices. Remember. So this can be expressed now as difference of what? 2 square. So this will simply give me what? What's common between this and this is 2x. 2s squared divided by 2s, so I have what? X. And 8s divided 2s will give me what? 4. Plus, what's common between these two is what? 3. 3s divided by this 3 is what? 3 is what? X. And 12 divided by 3 is what? 4. You see the two brackets are same. And the difference of 2 square will give me 2x minus 3 and what? 2x plus what? 3. Since the two brackets are same, I'll pick 2x combined with plus 3. So I have 2s plus 3, and I'll pick one of the brackets, s minus 4. And this remains 2s minus 3 and what? 2s plus what? 3. And this can cancel this, and I'll have my final answer as s minus 4 all over what? 2s minus 3. S minus 4, 2x minus 3. So this option D is my what? Answer. So we have the same WASSCE 2008. We have p equals to 1 over 2 and 1 over p minus 1 equal to all over p plus 1. It said find the value of x. So since p is already given as 1 over 2, we simply substitute the value to have 1 all over 1 over 2 minus 1 equal to all over 1 over 2 plus x. This can be over 1, so that these two will be fraction. Now, half minus 1 will give me what? Minus what? Half. So I have 1 long division minus 1 over what? 2 equals to this 2 here all over. I'll take my xm of 1 and 2. 2 and 1 to give me 2. 2 into 2, 1. 1 times 1 is 1. Plus 1 into 2, 2. 2 times x, 2x. So I therefore have I'll therefore have 1. If I change this division to times, I'll have 2 all over minus what? 1. Which is the same as what? Minus 2 over 1 equals to 2. If I change this division sign to times, also, I will have what, which is this expression here. I'll have what, times 2 all over 1 plus what, 2x. Now, this will give me, this entire expression now will give me 1 times 2 is 2, and 2 times minus 1 is what? 2 divided by minus 1 is what? Minus 2, which will be equal to 4. 2 times 2, 4, all over 1 plus what? 2x. If I cross multiply, I will have minus 2 brackets 1 plus 2x to be equals to what? 4. Minus 2 times 1 will give me minus 2. Minus plus minus 2 times 2x, 4x equals to what? 4. So I want this to be positive. Let me just have minus 2. This to the other side will give me minus 4 equals to positive, negative correspond positive what? 4x. Minus 2 minus 4 will give me minus 6 equals to what? 4x. If I divide through by 4, I'll have x to be equals to negative is what? I'll have negative 2 here is what? 3, and 2 here is 2. So x is equals to minus 3 over 2, which is same as minus 1 whole number 1 over what? 2. 2 times 1, 2 plus 1, 3 over 2. So I have minus 1 whole number 1 over 2, which corresponds to my what? Option B. So my advice to you guys is this: no matter how bad you are mathematically, if you choose to work harder, you'll get it right. You understand? And these things are not truly hard. If you understand the basic, beginning from the very first of our video down to this very extent, trust me, you would have been at least 70 to 80% relating to what? Algebraic fraction. So this comes to the end of our video relating to what? Algebraic fraction. Do well to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you, and God bless you.